Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ria and this week we are going to have a little bit a different video. I'm going to have some kind of knitting vlog. It's Saturday morning. I'm not working today. My husband is at work and I had plans to see my best friend and her daughter. She's my goddaughter, her daughter. So I had plans, but something happened and we cancelled. So I'm sitting alone at home and I want to do something. It's this time of year that we start organizing and trying to set the house ready for the next season. So I was thinking of making some organizing to my closets. I live in Greece, and where I come from central Greece, it was very common in the past years. When a girl was born, they started making her things for her house. I don't know how to say it in English. They bought her bed sheets. They made crochet runners and things like that, blankets, so that she would be ready when she got married to have all these things for her. So my grandmothers made me all these kinds of things and I want to organize them and see if I want to use anything for the next season, for the winter. Although it's still very hot in Greece, especially in Athens where I live. We still have summer, although I'm wearing my sweatpants. So I thought I would show you my heirlooms for my grandmother, and I have some of my husband also that his grandmother's made for him. I'm going to show you mostly crochet things. I have things that my mother has made with embroidery. I have many bed sheets and things like that that they bought all these years, but we are not going to start with those. We're only going to see the crochet things. I think it's only crochet things, where I don't remember. But I do this once a year when I see what things, maybe I have some things I want to use and maybe I want to put away some things I don't use or I haven't used in the last year. And I thought I would show you what my grandmothers made. I don't know, I never made this kind of video before, so if you like, please press the like button so that I can understand that you want me to make these kinds of videos. If you like, you can subscribe and leave me a comment and tell me, do you have these kinds of things in your country? Do your mother or your grandmother made heirlooms, or do you make heirlooms for your grandchildren? I don't know. I would be very interested to know what you do outside of Greece. So let's begin organizing my heirlooms. Well, this is where I store all my crochet things that my grandmothers and the grandmothers of my husband have made, and I'm going to show you one by one. Let's begin. So this is the first one. It's crochet from my grandmother, my mother's grandmother. She made it piece by piece and she connected the pieces. I know it's very cottagecore and many people like this kind of things in their house and they give a lot of money to buy things like that, but beige is not really my color, so I don't use it in my decor. I don't think it matches anywhere else but in my bedroom. So I was thinking because I think it matches more with spring and summer and not with winter. Winter we want more cozy things. I'm going to put it away and try to bring it back in spring, because I think it will match like a throw blanket in my bed. I don't remember who made this piece. I don't know. I think it's also from my grandmother, from my mother's mother. As you can see, she has a lacy pattern around, and she has, I don't know, I think it's made piece by piece like squares, and she connected them like that, but I'm not sure. I think it's pieces that she squares that she connected. Maybe you want me to try to replicate this kind of pattern in some other in crochet, so that you can make it and use it for a blanket or something like that. I think these things are more summery and spring, so I don't use it in my decor right now, and it matches my kitchen, I think, with something else in my kitchen table. I don't know, I will see. So I will put it away. Okay, the next thing, it's kind of small thing, but I think I will keep it out. I would like it to have it in my tray where I drink my tea, because I drink a lot of tea. I don't know, I feel like they used to make this kind of small things to have every table, every corner, even on TV and on the hands of the sofa, everywhere you could find something like that. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. I think I'm gonna keep it outside to use it. Okay, the next one is this one, which has embroidery, has crochet, like that. I'll show you. They made the lace, and they made some parts with fabric and embroidery, and sometimes they used to have some parts in the fabric that they have cut and crocheted. Sometimes they did embroidery. Most of the times they didn't leave it just plain fabric here. And I think it's also from my mother's mother. I don't think it's from my husband, this one. I feel like they are more appropriate for spring and not for winter. Spring and summer, I think. Probably some of the beige one would fit in autumn, but I don't want to have many things around. The next one is a towel. She bought the towel. It's from my husband's grandmother, from his father. And she bought the towels and she crocheted the endings like that, you can see. So I think, I'm sorry for the noises, I'm filming and sometimes I think it's very quiet, and when I turn on the camera you hear this, I'm sorry. So I have another towel like that she has crocheted in the endings, but I don't know, do you use something like that? Do you use it for every day? Or I don't know, it's just decor, I don't know. Okay, the next one. I know you think all look the same, but if you are a knitter or you are a crocheter, sometimes when you see something, you can imagine something else. So that's why I'm showing you. This pattern is one square. I think she started from top down. It's not many squares crocheted together to make the whole thing. And the lace, which it's different pattern. And I think it's also from my mother's mother. Okay, this is a decorative blanket that my grandmother from my father, the mother of my father, has made for me. It's white. I don't know if you can see because my bed sheets are light colored, so I don't know if that makes any contractions. So this is for decorating your bedroom, but she has made it very small. It's not very I cannot cover my bed with this. I don't think my husband would like this also. Because he doesn't like these kinds of things, but I know it's very cottagecore style or boho, probably because it's white it's not so boho, but she has made so much work with this. I think she was knitting for 4 or more years, and because we are 6 cousins and 2 in every child she has. I mean, my father is 4 brothers, 3 brothers and 1 sister, and all of them have 1 girl, 1 boy. The girls were older, so she has made one for each one of us, and I'm the 3rd in a row. I don't know, probably I would like to see what she has made for my cousins also. I don't know. I think she made different patterns for each one of us. I don't think it's the same. And you see, she made this lacy part like that. I think it's some kind of leaf. And in the corners, she made this thing so that it would stand all right. Beautiful. Okay, this next one I don't remember from. I don't think it's from my grandmother. From my grandmother's, I think it's from my mother's-in-law mother. I'm not sure. These kind of things we used to flip them into pillows and to how I think it's supla, like the things you put under your plate. I don't know. I don't want. I will keep the smaller one for my tea tray, but I don't think I'm going to use this one right now. I think this one is from my mother's mother. It's from my grandmother. I don't know why I think that. I think it reminds me of the things that the other things that she has made for me, and it's very, very, very thin. The yarn she has used. I don't know if you can imagine how thin it's the yarn, and I think it's from her. I don't think I'm going to use this. I told you before, I think it's more springy or summer things like that. the lacy part, but they're very cottagecore to use if you have this kind of decor in your house. Okay, this one, it's like a runner, small runner. I'm not sure. I think it's also from my mother's mother, but I'm not sure. I think it's so pretty. I don't know, I would like to use this sometime. I really love these kinds of pattern. I think she has, my mother has a green one like that. I'm not sure. I really love it. And the next one, it's something similar. It's 4 squares crocheted and then put together, and then added the lace, I think. I don't know. This one seems like it's not very steady, but it's because it was in the box. That's why. I think all these things are more summer and spring. I told you before, I don't think it's for this time of the year. Okay, another runner, as you can see, it's squares, half squares. I don't know if you can see that, but I think it's also spring summery for decor. I don't remember from, this is, who made this, I don't remember that. Okay, the next one is with fabric. I think it's linen fabric, and they have crocheted the endings. They used to put them in the, besides the tables and the things that they had, they used to put them in the hands of the sofa or at the back of the sofa. I don't know if you have ever seen something like that. But because it's this kind of fabric, I don't think I'm going to use this right now. And this next piece is a blanket, a decor blanket for the bed, but it's made from my mother's, the mother of my mother-in-law, the grandmother of my husband. She's from Crete. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this crochet blanket, and I think it's inspiring to see some of the old things that you can use nowadays. I think I would like to make this pattern, and this blanket is small for my bed. I think it's also for a throw blanket or something like that, because I cannot cover my whole bed. But it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. And she has made a pillow. I don't know if I could somehow make something to add to this blanket to make it bigger for my bed. But I don't know. This is the pillow. I don't want to ruin what she made. I think it's absolutely beautiful. This was this week's video. I hope you liked it. I'm waiting for your comments. I want to know if you have something similar in your country. How would you use all these things I show you? And please let me know by pressing the like button if you like these kinds of videos. You can also subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week. Bye.